Okay, 16 Oscar nominations. Do you care? I think you should, just for conversation. Someone just sent in a comment. I like that, saying this is just hype. They do this all the time. They set black people up and then they cut the legs from out under you. Okay. Someone's in the phone queue. Sit tight. Guys, there is a supposed massive winter storm expected coming. I'm not going to hype that up because weather is a business now. It has been for well over maybe 15 years, if not more. Byron Allen used to, or either he still owns the Weather Channel, and it's big business. So I mean, they want you to go spend money. There's people who advertise on the Weather Channel, so in return, hey, go get ready. All sorts of precautions. If there is a snowstorm coming, I say look out for the elderly and your pets and animals. Don't leave them outside. Okay, make the right decisions with regards to their safety. All right. Okay. I'll take a few phone calls, but I also want to play this video again. Selling to the Negro from 1954. Let me see if this person has anything to add to the conversation. Hey there. Good evening. You're my first caller. Please watch the language. Are you there? Good evening.
I am here. Good evening. Detroit Ziggy. How are you, Star?
Hey, man. Good to hear from you. What's up?
Star, you're dropping statistics and stats regarding our population here in these United States, correct?
Well, they're also with regards to moviegoers, specifically moviegoers. Go ahead. Turn that down in the background. Correct. Turn it down in the background, please.
Okay.
Detroit Ziggy, go ahead.
Can you hear me a little better?
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had my volume turned up. Well, Star, you brought out the population of African Americans here in America, right? Roughly 13%. Is that correct?
13.4 according to AI Overview. Could be off. Go ahead.
Right. So, Star, I've done research, and that data is correct. That's roughly 40 million African Americans in America.
Come on.
60+% are white. Okay. I don't know the rest of the numbers, but I'm willing to bet Hispanics take the third spot. Would you agree with that?
Well, again, I'll repeat it for you because I want us to have a healthy discussion here. According to AI Overview, white audiences representing 55%, not 60, of tickets sold in 2022. Okay. Hispanics 23%, Asians another 7%. My theory, just a theory, I could be wrong, is that they're trying to get more black people to spend. Would you not agree? I mean, you don't have to, that black people are committed and dedicated consumers.
100%. And I think that if it wasn't for African Americans, especially here in the States, brands like Nike, which are not doing very well right now. Nike's not doing good. Restaurants like McDonald's, right? And just little things like that. Even your designer stuff, Star, you're absolutely right. Your Louis Vuitton, your Gucci.
Oh my God.
Not only that.
Black people, hang on a second, Detroit Ziggy. Black people are the ones that made Prada, Fendi, Ferragamo. Oh my God, Valentino sandals for females. Go ahead.
Yes, the Jordan brand too, Star. I very much am committed to say that the $1 billion Jordan brand was formulated by the African American culture, and they are the ones that styled that shoe, right? People want to wear Louis Vuitton like your favorite rapper wants to wear. And African Americans are the best advertisers of these brands. And what do we get in return?
Yeah.
Right.
So hang on a second, Detroit Ziggy. I want to bring this back. I want to bring this back to my theory. You can disagree. The Oscar, not
Okay.
the Oscar, you know, the whole ceremony, it's on the decline. The American Music
Yeah.
Awards, the Grammys. So now, is it a constructed plan, if you will, to get black
No.
people to go more to the theaters? Yes, we are in a streaming time in American history, but you got to get those bodies into those seats. That's my theory. Please address that. I'll give you 30 seconds because I got to shift.
Yes, I well, here's what I believe is going to happen. I believe the podcasters, the YouTubers, the influencers of the world are going to be more possibly on screen, right? Maybe Netflix, and that's where it's shifting. I think what you mentioned about the Emmys and the Golden Globes, it's canceled culture,
right?
Kind of like how they're canceling the Nikes and the McDonald's and all these restaurant chains are going out of business. Things are changing. But I want to get back to the colorization of America, the browning of America, and how can this snow gorilla, right, help improve the population in America? Well, here's the thing, right? Since I'm the biggest racist on the planet who's idolized everybody. I'm an 80s baby. Everybody I've idolized just so happens to be African American. But nevertheless, Star, there's an institution out there. It's similar to J.D. Power and Associates. It's called the Guttmacher Institute. And Star, they keep data on abortions in America. In 2024, Star, there were 1,100,000 abortions in America. Star, 60% of those abortions were.
Well, hang on a second. Detroit Ziggy, I got to stay on topic here with regards to the film. Listen, we can do a bunch of different discussions another day. I appreciate you, but I want to keep it on the African American or foundational Black American spending. Can you please land your plane? I got other calls, please.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing, Star. I think it's hypocrisy in every institution that pops up in America. You know, Black Lives Matter. But again, are we really looking at the numbers? Right? When do Black Lives Matter? When does foundational Black America, Africa America, or whatever the abbreviation is at that particular time, does it really matter?
Okay, Ziggy, I gotta go, man. Salute.
From now,
I gotta go. Salute.
Thank you.
Okay, Detroit Ziggy. Phone lines are open, but I want us to talk about this film, this classic. It was a good film, Sinners. I forgot to mention that black people, the black dollar, saved the Cadillac brand. Many of you know this already. Yes, you're smarter than me. You're younger than me. My data, my analytics, it shows me who I'm talking to. Do you guys know that black people saved the Cadillac brand? It was in the toilet. They were not giving black people loans in this in America during the early days of whatever year that was, I forget, when Cadillac first came out. They started letting people, hold on a second. They started letting people, yes, right after the Great Depression. They started letting black people, get loans because black people saved their money. They had money. White people were dumpster diving, eating all sorts of whatever they could eat. Anyway, so that's something I want to put on the table. Let me get into this one video here, Selling to the Negro, 1954, and then we are going to address the massive winter storm. Guys, also has Tank, Boxer Tank. Let me look in live chat. Is he still on the run? Javante Davis, has he turned himself in yet? Okay, this is this came out maybe 7 or 8 years ago, but you can watch it if you feel the need to. It's a little history lesson that I want to talk to you guys about what I did before you ever heard of me on radio in terms of research and all sorts of stuff. Here we go.
About selling to the Negro.
The secret of selling to the Negro is expressed in one word. That word is recognition. Now, there's nothing unusual about that. People want to be recognized. They need recognition. That's basic in all of us. But perhaps because he's had so little of it, the Negro needs even more. He needs to feel important and appreciated. This need is a very real and important one. It shows up even in many of the Negro's shopping habits. Anyone who sells or wants to sell to the Negro customer should know about some of these habits. 3 habits in particular play a big part in every sales transaction. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand. They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brands. You see, for a long time, the Negro has been sold a lot of shoddy, second-class merchandise. So now he asks for name brands in order to make sure he gets his money's worth. Buying by brand, that's the first important Negro buying habit. Now for the second. The Negro buys good quality merchandise. Symbols of quality and prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware, but she is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives. It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. What their friends may think of a certain item often decides whether or not the sale is made. So remember, the Negro buys quality merchandise.
Let me jump in there for a second. We got a comment on the screen. Racist America telling us about ourselves. Yes, you are studied. You are studied. Again, I'm going to talk to you again about my history doing research and data long before you ever heard of me on radio. They study you. This is from 1954, this film here.
That's the second important point. And here's the third thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. When he specifically asks for one thing, don't try to sell him something else. Don't try to switch him at the point of sale. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Doesn't he think I've got the money to pay for it?
There's a reason for this reaction. Again, because he's had experience with cheap merchandise, the Negro resents being offered a substitute. He wants to be sold on quality, not price. The Negro buys by brand, he buys quality, and he doesn't like to be switched at point of sale. These are the keys to selling the Negro customer. Another point. The Negro family does things together, as a group. The family works as a unit. It lives as a unit, and it buys as a unit. When you sell to one member, you many times sell to all. It's also true that many places of entertainment are still closed to the Negro. So he spends more of his money for the things that are available to him, often for items that are considered luxuries. Another trait of the Negro market is the fact that it is a pre-sold market. We know that the Negro buys by brand.
Dana with the data. Hey, girl, thank you for tapping in on a Thursday. Dana.
How are you?
I'm great. We spoke a couple hours ago. The film, Sinners, made history, 16 nominations. You said Ryan Coogler says there will not be a sequel?
Yes, he confirmed there will be no sequel to his vampire thriller Sinners because it's such a classic, and he doesn't need to do a sequel for Sinners. Just leave it the way it is. It's perfect. It's perfect. 16 nominations, and let me just mention something because you talked about, his royalties and, I guess maybe partnerships with the movie production companies. So I sent you a clip, and Ben Affleck, he commented on Ryan Coogler's movie deal that he has because it's one of the best deals that any director can make. So it grants him full creative control.
Nice.
Every first dollar gross participation and ownership revisions of the film after 25 years. And that is with Warner Brothers. Yeah. And combined with his ongoing Disney Marvel media partnership cements his position as one of Hollywood's most influential creator-focused directors.
Okay, I got the link you sent me. I'm going to play this. Yeah, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they've been promoting their new film, The Rip. So I see it right now. I'm going to play that. Do you want a sequel?
Yeah, but
do you want a sequel to Sinners?
I don't want a sequel. I just want it to be what it is. Because at first I did, but it's like, no, it's just too perfect. It wrapped up everything, you know. So, because if you do a sequel, and he even said it then it becomes this vampire trilogy, you know, like
yes,
like Interview with a Vampire, or what was that with the young people being
Twilight
out during the day.
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight. And he didn't want that. It's not so much about vampires. It's part of it. So his thing is it's so much more than just vampires. So he doesn't need to do a sequel. Now, I did speak to the judge about it. I'm going to drop that video tomorrow because
Judge Joe Brown, put some respect on his name.
Yes, Judge Joe Brown. Because as soon as you said, is there going to be a sequel? And he said the same thing you said. Well, wait a minute, because if the movie production company say do a damn sequel, you're going to do a sequel. Well, and that's why I sent you that Ben Affleck clip, because he has a lot of control over what goes when it comes to his movie. So, yeah.
I'm not hating. Let me just say
sequel.
I'm not hating. I enjoyed the film Sinners. But you see, in Hollyweird, as they used to call it back in the 80s, you know, anything is possible. I'm as old as dust, so I've seen them do sequels. I don't think George Lucas had intended to do the prequels to Star Wars, but you know, money started getting low, and then 20th Century Fox said, "Hey, we'll give you creative control of a whole division. We'll give you I don't know, $500 million." And then here you go. We had that trash, something with the clones, Phantom Menace, and whatever the other trash was. All three of those films were trash. But okay, well, listen. If you say he's not doing a sequel, okay, might he do a prequel, Dana? A prequel to Sinners? That would be hot.
Well, okay. So what would be the backdrop during slavery? Because you know, let's not forget. Let's not forget, because this is about Black culture and
the gay vampire slaves. The gay vampire slaves. Prequel. Go ahead.
The what?
I'm wilding. I'm sorry. I'm wilding.
Where are we going? He doesn't even need to do a prequel. Like, just leave it alone. Okay. But I do want Michael B. Jordan to win an Oscar. And because him and Ryan, they have a great duo relationship when it comes to making movies together. So, I want them to win every award, which I know they're not, but I do want them to win Best Director, Best Picture. I know they're going to win Original Score because the soundtrack was phenomenal. And if Michael doesn't win, someone needs to win the supporting. And I really want Leroy Delroy. I know I'm saying
Delroy.
I'm saying his name wrong.
Lindo. Go ahead.
Yes, Delroy Lindo. I hope he definitely wins an Oscar. So I think he deserves it. So yeah.
Okay. Great to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me up to speed on things during the daytime, Dana. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye.
I think somebody's calling in to give me some smoke. If I had to guess, area code 973, you're taking issue with my statement about there's not a woman on the planet who makes better oxtail stew than me. Is that why you're calling, Janet?
No, because my daddy made oxtail soup better. Well, he called it stew better than anybody on earth. May he rest in peace. So I'm not even going to argue with you on that one.
Come on.
Well, anyway, the reason I'm calling in, how are you, first of all?
I think your God is giving me too many blessings and anointings. I'm great. I'm great.
Well, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at God. Look at God.
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. Come on.
Anyway, I'm calling in because I just want to say, Newark, New Jersey, stand up. That's right. We're always sending the best of the best from Whitney Houston, Sarah Vaughan, Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, Michael B. Jordan, JB via Trenton High School via Diamond in the Rough in Newark, All right. Yes, Jay-Z went to high school in New Jersey. Yes, yes. So let's.
But he's from Brooklyn. Janet, he's from Brooklyn. You can't claim Jay-Z.
Well, we claim it. No, his formative years was here in Trenton, and his family business was in Newark because I had my birthday party there.
Go ahead.
I already told you about it already, about how his mom connected with my son, and it was a beautiful moment. It was so beautiful. She treated him like a little
Jay-Z, Sean Carter. For those who don't know, you want to give his background again. You said Trenton, New Jersey. Go ahead.
Right, high school. A couple of years of high school there, and from the Diamond and Rough, where his family business was downtown Newark.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so I'm claiming everybody. Arts High, stand up, take your bow. You produce some great talent. So the only thing I want to say is big up to Newark, New Jersey. Remember, when you talk about Newark, New Jersey, put some respect on our name. Let it be known. If you want to really be the...
Now, hang on a second, Janet. You know we don't do shout outs here. So now what are we talking about? Are you talking about the film Sinners? Did you see the film? Did you see the film?
Yes, I saw the film. Okay. Yes. It was beautiful.
16 Oscar nominations.
In that film.
16 Oscar nominations. What do you think it's going to do? Number 9, sit tight. I see you in the queue. Gene Richmond, sit tight. Go ahead, Janet.
Well, you know what? In my mind and in my heart, they already won. The culture won because they taught so many lessons. It just wasn't entertainment. It was lessons there. Lessons for us to go and further that information, get more of that information. They taught us a lot, you know. So it was just a great ensemble. It was beautifully done. It touched the heart, and it gave you a little excitement with the vampires. So it was a beautiful film. It did everything. And no, it shouldn't be another one made. That Red Deer, perfect. Leave it as is.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling in. Are you ready for the massive winter storm that's coming? Massive.
Oh, woo, but that's what they say. I got my salt, I got my shovels, I got talked to the guy that does the plowing. Mm-hmm. So so we said we got some food. Tomorrow I'm go up to Newark and get some baby turkey wings. So make some baby turkey wings and greens and stuff for the 2 days of the storm, and just chill out, watch some movies.
So people are sending in emails saying, tell Janet, knock it off. East Orange claims Whitney Houston. She was born in Newark.
Well,
hang
Whitney Houston claims.
Hang on, Janet. Hold on.
Whitney Houston claims Newark. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. She always claimed Newark. She always claimed Newark.
Janet, can I speak? And I'll let you speak. Hold on. Yes, after 88, when Whitney, fell into drugs, yada yada yada, she started claiming Newark, but she was raised in East Orange. I remember that. I mean, and you already know black people didn't.
Stand up, red man. What's up? Stand up, red man. I'm sorry. What happened?
Black people booed Whitney Houston at the Soul Train Awards, so she was trying to claim Newark to get some type of hood affiliation.
No. You just understand.
I can play the video right now, Janet. Stop. You've seen
a little respect on Newark. You always yelling this Scotch Plain stuff. Yeah. We're gonna put some respect on Newark. North, South Ward, North Ward, Central, hold it down.
Jesus, all right. What about Dionne Warwick?
I see you.
Did you mention?
Yes, it's your girl.
Did you mention Dionne Warwick? Janet, take it easy. Did you mention Dionne Warwick? Dionne Warwick?
What about him? To Evelyn Champagne King, I want to say what's up. You're the most talented woman I know. Ooh, yes.
Janet, are you sipping? If so, I gotta go. Janet, you sipping? I gotta go, babe.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Gene Richmond, do not comment on previous callers. Number 9, are you there, sir? Good evening, number 9.
Well, I'm glad that you neutered me before I even came on the platform. I'm glad that you pulled the wool over my eyes. Well, a few things.
Please, come on.
The fact that people think that the movie Sinners is this Renaissance film is some so-called masterpiece. It really isn't. We've seen these kind of films many times. Quentin Tarantino directed a movie called From Dusk Till Dawn in the mid-90s, which was this film was a knockoff of that movie. John Carpenter did a film called Vampires, which had the similar kind of premise. So this movie wasn't this creative bonanza that they make it seem like it was. Now, I didn't hate this film, but it wasn't this masterpiece. Back in 2023, Tom Cruise released a sequel of Top Gun Maverick, which was a way better film than Sinners, and it only got 2 Oscar nominations. So I think the Oscars has become more political and more socially driven. And more socially driven, if you know what I mean. You know, this is some sort of weird DEI practice with films and directors. And I think it's absurd for a subpar film to be given the most Oscar nominations of all times. I think it's hogwash.
Can I jump in?
Go ahead.
All right. First of all, I want to thank you for calling in and taking shots at FBA classic films. Guys, Gene Richmond called in yesterday, and he was trying to denounce the credit of Gladys West. I let him speak, but you know, the record reflected that Gladys West, who was in the Navy, made it into the Air Force Hall of Fame. So you know, don't be afraid to call in and get at number 9. But I appreciate you. All right, so you saw the film Sinners, yes?
I did.
Okay.
And I saw it with a white woman, just to put a little icing on that cake.
Okay.
You know, and I enjoyed it. And you know, she thought it was a great film. And I just told her, you know, enough with the pandering. The film was just, to me, something we've seen before. And there are many vampire films that have come out that are very similar. Is it because that this has some sort of Afrocentric black touch to it? Is that what this whole DEI thing that they've checked the boxes off on? And I think that's why, they check the boxes. You have a minority cast, check. You have Asians, check. You have so-called social justice topics, check. And you have, you know, a somewhat creative element to the movie. Check. You know, and so there you go.
What about Josh Allen's either fiance or wife? Guys, do we know Josh Allen's fiance's name? She played the tragic mulatto or the biracial, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Correct. Yeah, she's I forget her name. She's in the Marvel universe as well.
Hold on a second, Gene Richmond. I'm not sure what's going on, but Janet has called back in. Can I see what she wants?
Oh, please put her on.
Janet, everything okay? You're calling back. Where we going, Janet?
Oh, if you don't mind, I would just like to tell that inner tube riding river floating bastard that he is not to call up in here and pour whatever bleach whitening that he used every day on a great film, a great piece of art.
Let's go.
Let's go,
Janet.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
Come on.
So he can get back in his inner tube and float his butt southward and go and join whoever he needs to join and fight for Haiti. What's his name? What's the name? The guy named down there? That's where he need to go.
Number 9, you
need to go and liberate his
9.
country.
Hold on, Janet. Number 9, Janet is talking to you. Where are you, sir?
Well, okay, so now do I get carte blanche now?
Go ahead.
Okay, now I don't need some drunk, babbling FBA mammy to call up and try to obfuscate what I said or discredit me. And then I'm not to be done funny. I'm not to be bad. I'm blah, 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 blah. You're just a mousy nigga, nappy-headed mammy.
Whoa.
I understand film.
Are you getting a little personal, Jane? No.
I understand. Well, she got personal with me. That jigaboo got personal with me.
You're right.
I have to restrict. I have to restrict myself. That this walking
star now falling back.
This drunk jigaboo gets snide and sassy with me, and I have to take discretion. The film is a subpar movie. It's not that great, and a lot of critics agreed. It's okay, and it's not this masterpiece. I mean, there's been better films like Schindler's List, Titanic, that didn't get all those kind of nominations. Training Day was a better movie. Top Gun Maverick was a better movie. I can go on and on and on. Sinners is a okay film. It's not this world-renowned great masterpiece classic. It's not Casablanca. It's not Gone with the Wind. It's not Lilies in the Field. It's not Starlight 22. It's not any of these films. It's not Shane. It's not a masterpiece. It's an okay film. And now you got some drunk jigaboo calling me up.
Janet, are you responding? You now have the floor. If we're going in that direction, I'll let you guys work this out. Where's Janet?
Star, can I be me for a moment?
You can be you. Go ahead. You spend Skrilla. Let's go, Janet. Come
on. Number 9. First of all, if the movie had anybody in there sucking a dick, you would have gave it a 4 star, yeah. See, I'm trying to be nice. But my whole thing is, it was a masterpiece. You are jealous of FBA. You are mad that you're black. Your hair, your mama hair is nappier than mine. So let's start there, okay? And I'm going to tell you, if you hate FBA this much, that I suggest that you get on your fucking inner tube and slide your ass back to wherever hole in the ground that you crawled off out of. You understand me? Because all this, we're going to speak on this politics and whatever. Let me tell you something. You get a jaywalking ticket and you're out of this goddamn country. So you need not to be calling up here talking about people that you're going to need to support you in your dire times. Because it's going to come a day when that may happen.
Okay.
And I'm going to remind everybody how and what you think of us. And meanwhile, you're sitting there still smelling like the shit mouth that your great-grandfather has passed down to you, but you got so much to say about black folks in America, and yet you're here, and I don't know why.
Listen, you dumb drunk. It's just like this. You call up this show, you're 9, 10 shades underneath the wind. Is this the same woman that claimed that she had the Epstein files on her kitchen room table? This conversation does nothing to me. Talking to some drunk jigaboo. It does absolutely nothing for me. Okay.
Let me ask you this. First of all, the sister.
Well, Janet, you have to let him speak. Janet, let him speak. Janet.
All right, I'll let him go.
Go ahead, number 9.
And also, let me ask you this: are you still jealous of that young lady, Janet, honey? Are you still jealous of that young lady that's younger than you, that's a lot more attractive than you, that has more diction than you, that is more conscious than you, and as much of an intellectual, that young lady that you call here and you're always so jealous of? You still jealous of her? Are you still jealous of her? Is that movie?
Can you give us a name, number 9? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Who are you talking about?
Well,
I don't know who you're talking about either. Who are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about, Handkerchief Head. I'm talking about Sunday, Handkerchief Head. The woman that you're so jealous of. That's who I'm talking about. You still jealous of her? You still jealous of her? You nappy head, booby jaw, jigaboo, pig feet eating, Sambo. That's what I'm talking about.
Folks, please hit the like button, and the Cash App link is at the top of the live chat. Cash App link, top of the live chat. Back to you guys.
And a woman walking this earth that I'm jealous of. But I thank you for the laugh. I thank you for the laugh. But meantime, you still haven't answered the question. If you hate black, please answer the question. If you hate SBA that much, why are you here? Answer the question. Well, answer the question. You can call all the slurs.
All right, guys, can I get back to the show?
And mammies and everything else you want. I know who I am. I know where I stand.
You are a lying.
I'm asking you.
Okay.
Lying.
Number 9. Hold on a second. Number 9. Okay, Janet, you got 10 seconds. I got to get back to the show. Please land your plane. 10 seconds, please, Janet.
No, I just want him to answer the question of why is he in the United States if he hate black people that much.
Okay. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, he answered the question.
No, Janet, I gotta go. Janet, I gotta go. Thank you. Gotta go. Thank you, Janet.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, hold on a second. Dean Richmond, can you land your plane? So I want to get back to the show. I got callers. Sinners makes history, 16 Oscar nominations. Gene Richmond, please.
This is the same woman that said the cops did.
Can you focus on the film? She's gone.
Traffic ticket.
Number 9.
Police don't do raids.
Number 9.
Police don't do raids for traffic ticket. Her nephew was selling dope out that goddamn trap house.
Number 9. Please focus on the film. I don't want to bring anything else in right now. She's gone. Come on, the film. The film.
Well, like I said, Sinners was not that great of a film. It was average at best.
Okay.
I didn't hate the film. I'm not saying I hated the movie.
Gotcha.
I saw it. I didn't hate it.
Okay.
It was a good film.
All right.
But for 16 nominations, and you had Top Gun Maverick, one of the best sequels of all time, only get 2 nominations. You tell me what's the motivation behind this.
All right. Appreciate the call, man.
You tell me what's the motivation behind it.
Appreciate the call. Salute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. That section will be edited out. Guys, thank you for your support. Now is a good time for me to say, with regards to my sponsors and those potential sponsors, please reach out to me via email. There's an email address right there. I want to give some of you sponsors more premium placement if you want to do some type of panel discussions. Sheila from Tower of Love Foundation. Sheila, I got your email. Do you have any people that we can bring on the screen? Let's do it, some type of cam up panel with regards to your petition and other things. But for those of you who are, sponsors, JR Cigar, Accuracy Cigars, maybe we should do some panels that focuses on the brands that you are, promoting on my platform. Okay. Also, I want to say salute to the homie who tapped in. The film is coming, Ding Dong Ditch, The Shadows of the Big East. Okay. In my community section, you'll see a link, and also we've got a brand new banner that we're got at the beginning of the music reel, okay? Guys, sit tight on the phones, please. All right. That's my email address on the screen. Okay, someone says, you've been looking for the Gladys West what now? Just type in Gladys West in YouTube. Videos pop up. I don't know what else to say. You're younger than me. You're smarter than me. You should know how to find a video on Gladys West. Come on now. Okay, Frankie G, what are we doing? Frankie G has sent me a video with Nick Fuentes going balls deep. Pause. Frankie G, I'm doing a big business with some Ashkenazis in New York, so we're not going to be talking reckless about the Jews. What are we doing, Frankie G? Area code 951. Good evening. Please watch the language. Oh, you there? 951.
I will. This is Evelyn Starr. How you doing?
Good to hear your voice. How are you, Evelyn?
I'm all right. How you feeling? I'm
great. Where do you want to start? We're talking about a few topics.
Okay. Which one you want to go on first?
There's not a woman on the planet who makes better oxtail stew than me.
I don't know because I haven't tasted your oxtail stew, but
Okay.
I'm quite sure that you probably do make a good oxtail stew.
It's the best. But Sinners, did you see the film, Evelyn?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I believe it deserves everything that it got.
Okay.
All the nominations that it had, it deserves it.
Okay.
And it really, Sinners tells you about 15 different stories in one movie.
Okay.
If you really look at the movie, it's telling you, it's dropping you little gems and showing you how things came to pass and how things are going and how some people don't want to live forever. Because at the end, remember his cousin, he gave him a chance. He told him, do you want to stay here still?
Mm-hmm.
The cousin said, no, I think I've been here long enough. You know, he could have made him a vampire then. But remember, he said, I told my brother I would leave you alone for the rest of your life unless you want to become a vampire.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it showed you how music.
If I can jump in. If I can
go ahead.
I enjoyed the film, and I'm not really into that whole vampire, stuff. But I've read books over the decades, and I've dated girls who were heavily into that. So I respect it. But it just seems like the perfect scenario to do prequels and sequels. Vampires, can live for hundreds of years.
Right. I agree with you on the prequel now.
Yeah.
When you said that, I agree with you on the prequel.
But now, hold on a second. Let me just say this, and I'll let you fully address it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got other things to focus on right now. I get it. But, he could license creative control, or he could license part of the franchise. They could make, I don't know, some of those series that they do on Netflix. I mean, this could be a multi-billion-dollar industry. So, right now he's saying, no, I get it. And I'm not saying he doesn't know what's best for his brand, but this thing could be bigger than Twilight with Robert, what is his name, Pattinson or something, and I forget her name, but go ahead. But
as you remember, Francis Ford Coppola always said he never wanted to make another Godfather from the first one.
Right.
But he ended up making two more.
Mm-hmm.
So, things change in Hollywood, like you said.
Right.
Sometimes the money get funny and you got to do some things.
Right.
And he even admitted to that his money was getting low. He had to do it. He didn't want to.
Yeah.
They even wanted him to go all the way as to go to 4.
Mm.
And let Sonny's son, remember, go ahead on.
Right.
After Michael Corleone got killed. Died. He didn't get killed. Died.
That was crazy how he died. If I remember correctly, he just fell out of the chair somewhere in Italy or something.
Right. We don't even know if he's dead. Yeah. We don't even know if he's really dead.
Hold on a second. Stay with me, Evelyn. The Twilight Saga film series, Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart. I saw 2 of those films in the theater with my girlfriend at the time. Oh my gosh, she's sitting there, she's crying. She had the books. Ryan Coogler could do books. I mean, black folks don't like to read now, but again, this thing could be a multi-billion-dollar industry. But go ahead, you were saying?
Right. But I still read. I still read books.
Yeah, but we're in our 60s, so that's a different generation. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I would love to learn how Smoke and Stax became what they became. Because, they talked about it a little bit from the movie that they were bootleggers. They was working for Al Capone.
Right.
How did they get to be how they were.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one was, I'm not saying both of them didn't have heart or wasn't gangsters, but one of them was more gangster and more money making than the other one. One of them was more family. He wanted a family and he wanted to come home.
It was a good film.
The other one could have just said, you know, I can stay in Chicago, really. Now, that's what I got from it.
Yeah. Okay.
And make this money.
Okay. Okay.
So, but it did tell you how music changed, how it went from funkadelic to hip hop. It showed you how the vestiges of just being in that juke joint.
Right.
It went from how black people went from this to this to this.
Yeah. And
how they all worked it together with other races of people as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. Evelyn, it's so good.
And
hang on a second. I got to shift and take other calls. It's so good to hear your voice. Are you getting stronger since, you know,
I'm trying to. Okay. Yes, I am. And thank you for asking.
Okay. I don't mean to keep mentioning that, but a lot of people.
No, I'm happy that you do. It's, you know, it lets me know that at least you're thinking about it.
Oh my goodness. A lot of people were in the live chat saying, please check on Evelyn. Guys, if you don't know, Evelyn had a heart attack a couple of weeks ago or last month.
Yep. And let me tell you something, everyone. You sometimes feel like you're having a heart attack in your chest. I felt like I was driving. I felt like my stomach was hurting.
Oh, my God.
Like I was having a stomach ache, just a terrible stomach ache. But they tell you now that's a part of, that could be a part of having a heart attack. You might not feel it in your, you know, in your chest. You might feel it in your stomach.
Okay.
Like your stomach just automatically just starts hurting.
Okay. Okay.
But it was really a heart attack.
Okay. Good to talk to you, Evelyn. Thank you for your support as always.
All right. Thank you, Star.
Thank
and
you.
Have a good night.
Bye now. Bye now. Frankie G, is that you tapping in from Canada? Frankie G.
Shalom, Star, man. Finally, baby. Finally.
Shalom. What's going on, Frankie G?
Man, I'm not trying to disrespect the business you got going down with the Jews, Star. I'm just saying, you know, some things are popping. They need to be said, you know. That was it. That's a big issue at the moment, the whole thing.
Now, hang on a second. Frankie G, you're Italian, yes? You're up in Canada?
No, sir. I'm Polish. I'm Polish.
Oh, that's right. Pardon me. You're Polish. You're up in Canada. Yeah. So I mean, I don't want to speak about the whole thing that went down with these guys in Miami. Who was it? It was Andrew Tate in the club, Myron from Fresh and Fit, Nick Fuentes, and who else? It was somebody else was with them.
A few of them influencer dudes, but Myron's the main dude I F with in terms of his content, and Nick Fuentes, yeah. So
Myron has been jumping out the window as of late. Listen, I pay attention to everything, but just I don't necessarily comment. So, all right, you sent me the clip.
Right.
Anything you want to say without going, too much off the rails? I'm gonna get back to the show.
Absolutely. I find it funny. Apparently, Kanye even reached out to Nick and said he wasn't happy with them. And he's like, come on, man. You made the damn track, dog. You made the track.
Well, he walked everything back. I don't know if they've upped
I don't
know if they've upped his dosage, but Kanye's like, can we not do that? It's, Anyway.
Well, the fact is that was the most banging track of 2025, man. Let's keep it real.
Okay. Hey, man, the film Sinners, did you see it? History in the making.
Nah, man. No, I heard it was a bunch of trash, though. I'm not really interested in it, to be honest with you, man.
Okay.
16 Oscar nominations, Star. What are we doing over here? There's been a hell of a lot of, incredible movies. I did find it funny that Mr. Number 9, Gene Richmond, mentioned Schindler's List he used to go in hard on the small hats until they, sat him down.
Yeah, he's changed his position. Anyway, Frankie G, good to talk to you, man. Let's get that donation in, all right? Salute.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Star, peace.
All right.
Peace.
Frankie G tapping in from Canada. Guys, did I mention I canceled my Netflix account? Why do I have that on my notes here? Thank you for your patience. Area code 819. Good evening. Please watch the language. Are you there? 819.
Yes. Star. Nice to hear from you.
Yes, sir.
Nice to hear from you. I want to talk about the Sinner movie. Sinners.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I saw the movie. I thought it was an incredible movie.
Okay.
Historically, it was on point. The cinematography, the actors, everything was solid. 16 nomination. It's very exciting, but I'm not sure. In my opinion, I'm not sure it's going to win Best Movie.
Okay.
I think the way that the Academy, or what do you call it, like the Oscars are made, it's like, especially for Black movies, they'll give you all these nominations, but when it comes to the important I guess the important nominees, or the important trophies, they might not give it to a movie like Sinners, because at the end of the day, Sinners was going balls deep on white people, right, in the movie. So I highly doubt that they would take a Black movie like this and put it as the best movie of the Oscars. They'll give it to us.
Are you yourself Black, sir? Are you Black?
Oh, I'm dark. I'm black.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hold on a second. So now, with all due respect, you sound like a student of perpetual doubt. Do you not want to see this film win? You're already saying, well, it's not going to do that good. Racism in the system. What are you saying?
No, I wanted to win. Absolutely. I think that was a type of movie that was needed. Okay. I think it opened the eyes. It opened the eyes of, I think, a lot of Black people, even white people. Like, it actually brought some type of historical, accuracy, that like no other movies have done in the last, I think, I'm going to say the last 10 years. It was so influential. But I think I'm not pessimistic. Okay. I'm just going according to patterns.
Okay.
And according to patterns, that what I've seen is movies that are so powerful like this, they'll give you all those nominations to make it look good. Like, oh yeah, we're supporting the Blacks and everything, but deep down, when it comes to the important titles and the important I guess nominees, okay, they won't. I personally don't believe they will give it a best movie.
Can I jump in? Pause. Can I jump in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With regards to films that get very, very high nominations, so let's go back for a second. Ben-Hur, 1959, 11 out of 12 nominations. It won 11 out of 12. Titanic, 1997, won 11 out of 14 awards. 11 out of 14 nominations, okay? Lord of the Rings, it won 11 categories. 2003, pardon me. One of my favorite films from 1961, West Side Story, 10 wins, and I think it was 11 nominations. I don't have that here in front of me here. But the point is that when these films get that many nominations, they usually bring it home. So me personally, I'm expecting Sinners to win at least 10 Oscars. Go ahead and land your
out of the 16.
Out of the 16, at least 10. Go ahead.
Yeah. Can you could do you remember any Black movies that had so many nominations that won that much?
Well, I mean, we're in a different day and time, and if you're talking about quote unquote Black films, you see, I'm old, man, and I'm proud of my age. I want to see Black people have their own award ceremonies. I've already went through the whole thing with my theory as opposed with regards to why I think that the Academy is doing this, because that black dollar is so valuable. So
yes, you're 100% correct. And I think we should definitely have a black film festival that would celebrate this.
But it will never happen. But it will never happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? You're absolutely right. The black dollar, especially Hollywood, let's keep it honest. Hollywood is dying right now, right? And the studios, no movies are being filmed in the studios. But they're selling the real estate. Now people are going more into the vertical aspect of filming, right? So the black dollar. So right now they will try to retain these black dollars, the black actors, so that they could keep the Hollywood machine going. But eventually, it's a question of time until it really like just falls. You know. So you're absolutely right about that, Star.
Okay, I appreciate the call, man. Salute.
I appreciate you, man. Keep doing the good work, man. Take it easy.
Okay. Guys, phone lines are open. Oh, wait a minute. I thought you were busy tonight. What
What's up, Star?
What's up, man? I thought you were busy tonight. What's going on?
No, I'm good. I went down. I seen the show. Look at Sutter. It was good. It was good. You know, I was entertained. Black people are very good at entertainment. Black Americans are very good at.
Hang on a second. Let me set this up for you. Pause. You went to Lincoln Center in New York City. You saw the classic opera Porgy and Bess, right?
Correct. It was in opera form. They were superb. The cast was at least 98%, if not 100%, African American, and it was phenomenal.
The white man wrote most of the music. George Gershwin, 1930 or
Gershwin.
What year was it? I forget. I'll Google it. Go ahead. Porgy and Bess. But you,
well, you know,
come on.
Who says black people can't take? Who says black people can't take what the boss has to say? They followed the script and they did it to the T, you know. But I wanted to call in and stay on the topic. Please. I wanted to say it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. A movie like this. A movie like this is so embarrassing. It's almost like a poor kid in Africa. That's the way they want to make it. Like it's like some sort of poor kid in Africa who you got to send $2 or 2 cents a day to help him survive. You know,
I'm confused. Where you going? I'm confused. What are we talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the movie you talk about.
Sinners or Porgy and Bess? Which one?
The one with the guy from Miami. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you confused me. Nick Fuentes was in a club in Miami, but are you talking about Sinners? That's the main topic.
What? Nick Fuentes is the truth.
Okay.
I mean, everybody knows that.
Okay, but let's go back and go. What are we talking about? Sinners, the movie, 16 Oscar nominations. Did you see the film Rory?
How the fuck they get Oscar nominations?
Watch the language, Rory, watch the language. Did you see the film? Did you see the film? Did you see the film?
Yeah. My bad with the language. Okay. How they get that man? 16! That means there's no other good movies out there. That's it. You know, are we being serious here?
Rory, let's talk tomorrow. Rory, hey, let's talk tomorrow, man. Salute. Salute. Talk tomorrow. He's sipping. That's my guy, but he's sipping. What was he talking about, Troll Baby? Something in Miami? Did I miss something? What was he talking about? He went to see Porgy and Bess. Do you guys know that that play That film, what was that? Sidney Poitier. Was it 1960? Or was it 59? Dorothy Dandridge, Sammy Davis Jr. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high, right? Area code 504. Good evening. Please watch the language. Are you there? 504.
I am here, sir.
Hey.
Yes. Hey, sir, I'm here.
Hey, who's this?
Thank you very much for taking my call. I've been a little harder on you lately because the content, but in reference to the movie Sinners, okay?
Well, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Well, I call myself online. I don't want to say my name, because
okay.
What's my name on there? It's some content and for comment.
I'm not going to read your name. I was just asking who I was speaking to.
All right.
So go ahead. You want to talk about Sinners? What do you want to say?
Yes, exactly. So I was going to say that, I do watch vampire movies, okay?
Okay.
And so part of the reason why I didn't watch this movie, and I am a Black woman, and from the deep South.
Okay.
I'm from Louisiana.
Okay.
And so I didn't watch this movie. And everybody was telling me, Crystal, you got to watch it. I'm a big cinema freak, right? I didn't watch this movie because, not because I didn't want to support a Black movie. I'll support all movies, especially Black ones. But I was like, I felt like a lot of Black people that were telling me to watch this movie were people who had never, ever in their life watched the vampire movie.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, we're coming off Bram Stoker's Dracula is like one of my favorite with Winona Ryder and, lame ass Keanu Reeves in that movie. And then we got Nosferatu, that came out with Johnny Depp's daughter. And so I'm like, okay, well, this is coming out around the same time as that movie.
Okay.
So what's going on here? So we're mixing a period piece like Anne Rice from New Orleans, where I'm from, Star.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans. Yep. Anne Rice is one of the greatest vampire.
I know Anne Rice, full history. I dated 3 girls that were into Anne Rice, but go ahead.
And so, so for me, I was just kind of like, okay, it wasn't nothing about the Black, I even liked I liked all of it. Mm-hmm. Blade, people like, oh, we've never had anything Black for vampire movies. I'm like, Blade? If that wasn't Black vampire, I don't know what was. So I'm like, what do you mean? What more do we need? So we need to mix it with the color purple. That's what I got. I'm sorry that I took it not so seriously because I'm. Are you okay?
I'm just joking. Go ahead. You were saying.
But I'm gonna go watch this because I will say this is that it was no discredit to Michael B. Jordan. I'm not a really big fan of his acting. I liked him in Creed, but he was not like Apollo Creed, like with Sylvester Stallone, that man who was so good looking, you know what I mean? And so, but I like, that generation of men, but
can I jump in?
Huh?
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Okay. You sound like a hater, you sound like you didn't necessarily, hang on. You sound like you didn't necessarily want to give the Black man his props for an original screenplay. It sounds like you mentioned Anne Rice and all this other, goth type stuff, I mean, a lot of Black. Hang on. Can I speak?
Yeah.
A lot of Anne Rice's writings and other people, they didn't really portray Black people in favorable roles, right? Hello?
No, I mean, that's not a quick conversation, but I'll say
no. I'm just responding to what you said. You say you're Black. You're from the South. Are you? What is your background in the South? If you can be a little more clear.
What do you mean?
Your lineage. What is your lineage?
Well, I'm full-blooded African American, as most people from down here are, unless they're,
But you said you're from where again? You sound like a Creole.
I'm from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I'm not Creole.
Okay.
What do you?
I just asked. Take it easy. I'm asking. We're just talking. Sheesh.
I'm not Creole in any form or fashion.
Okay. But
I'm a Black person from here. from Louisiana. I'm not,
okay.
you know.
But now, do you give Black people credit for being, you know, at the forefront of vampire
150%.
vampire films?
We all do down
you know?
here. Down here, we all do.
Yeah.
That's why I love listening to your show, because it's interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, like it's interesting. Like I'm listening to these things, and YouTube has opened up so much of the greater world for people down here who just like, we're like, why do they have to learn about what it means to be Black? What the hell is that? And so,
can we go way back? Can we go way back? Have you ever heard?
Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of the film Blackula? Blackula.
I watched it with Eddie Murphy.
No.
I'm getting mixed up.
Yeah, I think you're talking about something Brooklyn. What was that? Eddie Murphy, Brooklyn. Right? Vampire in Brooklyn. Is that the name of it?
All right. Well, you know what? Blackula.
Well, stay with me. Do you have a phone in front of you, or can you Google Blackula? William Marshall. What year was that? Blackula. Listen, Black people been doing vampire films.
It was a 1970s movie. I know what you're talking about.
Well, can you Google? I'll Google it. You know, it's Blackula. It's great.
I can't Google it because I left my pad in my car. Now you're gonna make me go out and get it because they're gonna.
1972. Hang on.
Yeah, like I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So
I literally went outside to get this. Let me look it up since I didn't know because this is not a research episode.
Well, I enjoy talking to people like yourself. So now, are you gonna go see Sinners?
No, I got it.
You gonna see Sinners?
I'm gonna try to find it. You know, things have changed now because they used to release that kind of stuff on Streamline when things changed during COVID with how they did movies.
Okay.
So a lot of times, like, I was not opposed to not seeing Sinners. I just thought that they were going to release it like how they were doing a lot of things during, you know, COVID and continue that, but they didn't do it. So you got to go to the movies now again.
Okay.
Whereas for a certain time, you didn't have to do.
Well, listen. If you email me, I will send you a link to the free movie website. Let me put my email address on the screen, and you can watch Sinners. You can watch Blackula. I think they made a sequel. Scream, Blackula, Scream. And my point for even mentioning that is that, you know, Black people have been making films around things that they don't necessarily get credit for. I mean, so it's worth seeing to go back just for history's sake. But go ahead, land your
But for the people.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to land my plane. So when it comes down to like cinema, we've always been at the forefront with that. When it comes down to, you know, anything when it comes, just even the idea of a Dracula type character, that's not something that's just for somebody in some Transylvania place far away. You know, that's something that's in every culture, really kind of across the world, you know. Okay. But I didn't watch Sinners, but I will say this, is that I am proud to see a movie with Black people, Black cast get nominated.
Okay.
Moonlight. I was the one in the comments mentioning that.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't just a gay movie, by the way. So let's clarify that. The two actors in that movie, the men, they are phenomenal actors who have done phenomenal things and starred in like very big, you know, broadcasts and stuff.
But hang on a second. We're going someplace else here. You called in talking about vampire films and people weren't really, you know,
I know,
in the loop, so to speak. But hold on.
Them overall could start here. You talked about the Academy.
Babe, hold on, please. Let's not talk on top of each other. The film Moonlight, I didn't give a shit about. Yeah, it's a gay film. They only won 3 Oscars. I just didn't give a shit about. Yeah, I know who the actors are. It didn't hold my interest. I watched it because I have a job to do, but I didn't give a goddamn about Moonlight. But let's get back to the vampire stuff, please. And I want you to land your plane. I want you to have the final word. So when are you gonna? If I send you the link, will you see Sinners and Blackula? Go see Blackula.
I feel like I've watched Blackula before, but like if you send me that link, I'll promise you I will watch that. Tomorrow is Friday night and Saturday I have some time, and I'll get that done. definitely by Saturday afternoon.
All right.
No doubt about it. But I know for a fact that, you know, it's a good movie, I'm sure.
Okay.
And I think that if all those whack-ass movies that have won Oscars before that are not great movies, but just because they're an all-white cast or whatever cast, like, why not Sinners?
All right. I appreciate the call. Stay in touch, all right?
Thank you, Star.
Thank
I
you.
will.
Okay, all right. Anybody from my era? Blackula. I saw that shit in the movie theater in Plainfield, New Jersey. At the Strand. Houston, there you are, sir. Let's be mindful of the language. Houston, good evening, sir.
What's going on, man? See, the word phenomenal is what the reason why I didn't want to watch this movie.
Come on.
The word phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Come on.
I'm like, y'all black people don't know no word other than phenomenal. I wanted to watch this movie when it was premiered, like they were doing the thing on Netflix 6 months before it came out. I was like, man, I was telling you about it. I said, I want to see this movie Sinners. It was 6 months before it came out. Now all of a sudden the movie come out. It's phenomenal. It's so great. And I'm like, I don't like Michael B. Jordan. I'm like, why they trying to force feed this nigga down everybody's throat? Pause. I'm like, first of all, I'm just saying. Like, can I talk now? I ain't gonna get out of line, but I'm like, man, first of all, this nigga done been
as long as you watch the language, Houston, and so you still have not seen the film, right? You haven't seen it.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it after every other nigga and nigga said phenomenal.
Okay.
It deserves Oscars. No, man, I wanted to see the movie before it came out, and then when niggas get all this shit, I mean,
Houston, you got to watch the language. Got to watch the language, man.
Yeah, I said, yeah, and then they say it's phenomenal. It's Academy Award. I'm like, hold up. You acting like they put 16 Oscars on this for them because I don't know why they were trying to force feed Michael B. Jordan to us. I'm like, why? I'm like, I don't like him. The dude can't really range act. I'm like, another Michael B. Jordan film, him and Creed. I'm like, everything that dude do is like lame. It's like he got to be around everybody that he put. I don't know what he doing to get in, but I ain't gonna put nothing on him. Okay. But I'm just saying, man, why are you force feeding this dude to everybody?
All right.
Like,
Houston, listen, if you have not seen the film, man, I recommend it. I think it's a good film, but I want to talk to people who have seen it, respectfully, and get their opinions on how many.
I can understand that.
How many Oscars they think it should win? But you're just straight hating, right? You're just straight hating. You haven't seen it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not hating. I'm just saying Michael B. Jordan is not a good actor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hating on him straight up. I'm like, why is he in that movie? Why are they force feeding him? I'm hating.
Okay.
I'm just.
Houston, I got to take other calls, man. Salute.
Already.
I don't mind you hating. Guys, my Cash App is at the top of the live chat. We got the Cash App back. After all sorts of, I don't know, just stuff that was unfortunate, but we got it back. It's at the top of the live chat. Ooh, okay. I'm not going to say who, but somebody said, please get it right. Whitney Houston claimed East Orange. That's what I remember. Or as they used to say back in the days, EO. No disrespect, Janet. Whitney Houston claimed East Orange. Okay. And Josh Allen's fiance in Sinners, her name is Haley Steinfeld. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Riot Act, salute. The Color Purple, a classic, but no Oscar nods, also made by Steven Spielberg. I don't remember. The Color Purple, the original Color Purple. That was a good film. You told Harpo to beat me. Remember that? And I saw the newer version, the musical, in the theater. You know, I wanted to get the full impact of it. And they took out the part where Shug Avery is coming up the steps, right? And what was Whoopi Goldberg's character's name? Was it Miss Seeley? Was it Seeley? In the original Color Purple, it was raining. She came upstairs, and when her face came up, and Whoopi Goldberg looked at her, and then Shug Avery said, "You show is ugly." They cut that part out of the new one. Area code 647. Good evening. Please watch the language. Talking about the film Sinners.
Hey, Stars. David Cordova on the line calling.
Hey, man. Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
How's it going? Yeah, I never saw the film Sinners because I wasn't interested in Michael B. Jordan's Illuminati ritual because I believe that it's just proving that he's down with the program and he's on deck. So I think he took.
You have no proof. Slow down. Let's not slander the man. You have no proof, right? You're just talking reckless.
Yeah, because I just think that Hollywood every year they produce horror movies and vampire movies, and when you see actors like this take on roles like that, it just shows that they're down with the program.
Okay.
So, and this is when they start to achieve like high levels of success. So I expect to see him go up even higher in his career after doing a role like this, because I believe it's what's demanded of certain actors that they go into certain roles and play certain roles. So that's why I didn't bother to see it, because I wasn't really interested in the whole vampirism genre. So,
well, hang on, David D. Cordova from Today's Religious Talk. That's your platform, and I appreciate you when you cam up and when you chime in. But now you are a man of religion and God, yes? God.
Yes, sir, most definitely. G-O-D, yep, 100%.
Do you keep your Bible close?
Beside me right now.
So is mine.
Nice.
Yeah. You have to know what you're denouncing, right? It's my Bible.
Of course, yeah. From that perspective, yeah, I agree.
But now let's go a little deeper. Pause. King James I, before he and his scholars revised the book, and that's why we have the King James Version as opposed to the older Bible, right? Which was called?
The Geneva Bible, 1511, yeah.
Right. King James I wrote a book called Demonology.
Yes.
Where he spoke about casting out spirits and warlocks and witches.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, do you believe in vampires, sir? If you subscribe to mysticism, there's a good reason for you to believe in vampires, right?
Yeah, I think vampires is just code for demons, because demons are part physical, part spiritual, and they survive off the consumption of human blood. So all these vampire movies, it's really just vampires is fallen angels and demons. So in that regard, I'd have to say, yes, I do believe in.
What did King James I say about vampires?
That I'm actually not sure. I don't know if he spoke about them or if he just spoke about demons, but that would be interesting to know.
He spoke about gargoyles and all sorts of shit, man, and boiling people, and anyway. So all right, but
yeah.
So you didn't see the film? Did any plans to see it, man? 16 Oscar nominations. Come on, David. Come on, man.
Nah, I stopped watching like horror films a long time ago because I just don't like the energy it brings into the household. So I made it like a point of duty to not like watch these movies, because sometimes they call certain names in a movie that could actually apply to a real demon. So when you're watching these movies, it's almost like you're calling these names into your house. It kind of invites these spirits. So for that reason, I've always been a little bit cautious for horror movies, man.
Might you be hating on a foundational Black American, David? I say that respectfully. You are of Jamaican descent. You're in Canada.
That's correct. Most definitely. I would never hate because I'm influenced by African American culture, like most Black people in the diaspora. So my identity is African American identity and a Caribbean. The two most dominant cultures as far as Black people is concerned would be American Blacks, and I say Jamaican secondly. But big up and respect to everyone else. So I could never hate on foundational Black Americans.
Okay.
Dude, I damn near talk like one when I can, right? So
I'm just asking because I recommend this film for people to see. I may watch it again just to get a refresher. I think it was very, very well put together. Hey, man, I made a statement. I made a statement earlier, and I also put it on my X page for those who follow me on X. There's not a woman on the planet who makes better oxtail stew than me. Let me say that again. There's not a woman on the planet who makes better oxtail stew than me. Can you make oxtail stew, David D. Cordoba?
Well, we just call it oxtail. Anytime we hear the word stew, it kind of like throws us off in Jamaican culture.
Can you make oxtail stew, David? It's a yes or no.
I can make oxtail with gravy.
Okay.
Because the gravy is produced from the oxtail. Yes.
Okay.
Most definitely. But I don't do it because it takes too long. It's like a 3-4 hour process. I'd rather just
exactly.
Yeah, I don't have the patience. But it's like two pounds of oxtail is like $30 over here. So it's cheaper to make it than to buy it. Because if you go to the West Indian restaurants or the Jamaican grocery stores, you're looking at $18.99 for like a small oxtail. So it's like a waste of money. So
when's the last time you made oxtails, David? I'll let you get away from the word stew. But when's the last time you made oxtails?
Yeah. Oh, it's a long time because I get my parents to make it, right? They make it better than me, so I just get it at their place.
Okay.
But I buy it all the time though, and I hate myself for doing it because it's a waste of money.
Good to talk to you,
man. It's cheaper to buy to make it yourself.
Good to talk to you.
Thank you so much. Okay, respect. Okay, bye, sir.
Respect. A Jamaican man who lost the I don't want to say lost, but men are the best cooks. Yes, no, live chat. The best cooks. There's not a woman named Marie taught me how to make oxtail stew in 1983. Marie from Portmore. I had a girl in Hollis, Queens one time ask me to leave her house because she made some oxtail, and I just simply said the rice is overcooked. I said the rice is overcooked, and she got added to. Jamaican girl, she said, I need you to get your shit and get out of my house. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I had to walk. There was no goddamn bus, and this is before they really had the dollar vans and all sorts of shit. They kicked me out because I said her rice was overcooked. Hey, Sunday, I got your donation on the screen. Damn, Sunday, straight hating. Sheesh. Area code 404. Good evening. Please watch the language. We're talking about the film Sinners. Are you there? 404.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Schoolboy. How's it going, sir?
Schoolboy, how are you, man? Good to hear from you. Let's get right to the topic. Did you see the film Sinners, Schoolboy?
I did see the movie Sinners, and I'm a big movie guy, so I really liked the movie.
Okay.
My only gripe with it is that I feel like they could have spent more time fleshing out the characters. That could have been a 3-hour movie.
Okay.
I feel like they rushed it, though. That was my only issue with it.
Well, it did what it was supposed to do. I think there will be a sequel or a prequel. Maybe not now, but it's really based upon what the audience wants in Hollywood. Directors say one thing, but movie houses at some point they may say, hey, listen, we'll give you XYZ. We'll roll out the red carpet for you if you just make a sequel. Would you want to see a sequel, Schoolboy?
Absolutely, I want to see a sequel to that one. I like the way they incorporated the music. I've only watched it once. I want to watch it again to see what the stuff I missed.
Okay.
But there were a lot of, I think there were a lot of dual meanings in there.
Hidden gems.
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, they let the white people in. They let the white people in, and the whole thing went to shit, man.
Gotta watch the language, schoolboy. Gotta watch the language.
Sorry.
Okay.
My apologies.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I like the way they did that, man. And they had the Asian lady in there doing her thing. Yeah, I really liked the whole movie. The way they put it together, I think was pretty good. But like I said, I just think that we could have used a little bit more explanation of these characters. Those are really good characters. They should have developed them a little bit more. But like you said, I think with the sequel, we're gonna get what we're looking for in terms of hopefully they can get it right in the sequel, and we get what we're looking for in that one.
Okay, but now when you say they should have developed the characters more, I mean these were vampires. So what else were you looking for? A romance? What type of understanding of demonic blood-sucking people did you need, or do you hope for?
No, it wasn't the vampires as much as it was the characters before they became the vampires. Like, I just felt like those characters needed a little bit. It felt like there were some holes in that story. Like they were rushing the story to get us to the speakeasy there. Okay.
If I had to guess, and listen, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. A lot of times when young directors, he's a young guy, they don't have control over, the budgets and how long the film is actually going to be, because you can submit what you think is the final version, and then the studio says, hey, you gotta chop this down you gotta take another 14 minutes out. So maybe they did, and I'm not trying to say that's truth, but I'm just saying, to my understanding, films that were longer, that's what happens a lot of time. You have studio execs in suits, they call them suits. They make those decisions based upon what they think they can sell and what they're willing to spend. Thus the reason why they have director's cuts. Yes.
Right. I think that's a possibility. But isn't Ryan Coogler, is that the same person who went into the bank that one time and he was trying to cash a check and trying to get him arrested? Yeah. So maybe that is the case, man. But I feel like if that's what's still happening to him in Hollywood, he need to straighten up his back and go ahead and push back a little bit. He should have a little bit more power in Hollywood at this point.
I think he's going to have it after that film wins 10 Oscars.
Facts.
Hey man, good to talk to you. Good to talk to you. Salute.
Yes, sir. I sent you an email. If you would check it for me when you get a chance. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Yes,
Take care.
Okay. Thank you for becoming a member. It was 7 out of 10. Good movie, but not 16 Oscars worth. Ooh. Guys, sit tight in the queue. Who is that? Jane? Pardon me. Oh, okay, sit tight. What area code? Guys, you have to say what number you're calling from. I'm 61. I can't remember phone numbers. I was hoping Roy was going to give me like a Porgy and Bess rundown. He went to see Porgy and Bess, the black opera. I don't know where he was going tonight. Hey, Janet, thank you so much. Janet sends in a donation. Number 9 uses butter pecan ice cream as a lubricant. Shit. Okay. Hold on a second. Area code 312. Good evening. Please watch the language. Talking about the film Sinners History.
Hey,
16 Oscar nominations.
Peace, Star. Can you hear me?
Peace. How are you, sir? Peace.
Hey, what's up? This is Rock Love from Chicago.
Hey,
Peace
man.
to you, Star.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk about Sinners.
Come on.
Yeah, so I just rewatched Sinners. And at the same time, actually, I have YouTube Premium. They're showing Blade 1 and Blade I'm sorry, that's not on YouTube. It's on Prime.
Okay.
But I watched those movies too. But I rewatched Sinners. I saw it when it first premiered. Here's the thing that I haven't heard anybody talking about Sinners is you've often promoted the great documentary by Brother Tariq Nasheed, Microphone Check.
Yes.
And I feel like Sinners is metaphorically the film version of that. And I think that what people are missing as far as the vampire part of the movie, this is not a vampire movie. It's showing how people vampire and bloodsuck and parasite are foundational Black Americans.
Come on.
That's why they wouldn't let people in the juke joint. I really think that people are missing that angle. And
can you see what's on my screen right now? Can you see my screen?
Well, I mean, it's paused because I'm on the line with you.
Okay.
So I can't really see the.
I got Tyreek's book, Foundational Black American Race Beta. You know.
Oh, right. I have that book as well.
Yeah.
But now with Microphone Check, and one of my favorite parts of that film is when the young brother with the guitar starts playing, and then it just sort of veers off into the future, the past of all these people in the juke joint. Right. And I wanted to say this also, Star. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I wanted to say this also about I'm a film buff. I love all films. I actually have an ambition to write my own screenplay. Okay. So I really enjoy films. And so when we're talking about how many nominees this has gotten, we have to realize there's going to be nominees for the people that design the clothing. There's going to be nominees for the casting. I mean, this is such a beautiful film. You could watch it with the volume off, and just aesthetically, it looks good. And I would like to say this too. Ryan Coogler, am I pronouncing his name right?
Yes, go ahead, Coogler. Mm-hmm.
Right, and he's known for making these movies with these big special effects. There was minimal special effects in this film. You know, the merits was really based on the acting, the aesthetics, and everything. I think it's a beautiful film, and I'm surprised that everybody that's calling up sort of dissing the film, they ain't even think.
No. We've got a good amount of people in support of the film. I mean, I'm letting people speak freely, but you know, I think it's a good film. I think it's worth you know people's time. You know, so I'm not letting people just talk hella crazy. I'm letting people have their say, but we're getting a good mixture. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel you, but like your boy David D. Cordova, I'm not calling him out, so don't. But he ain't.
Call him out, sir. He's from Canada.
No, I'm not.
Call him out.
I'm not going. No, I'm not going to do that. But I've heard like at least 3 or 4 people calling up and being like, even the young lady that claims she's a foundational Black American is saying, "Oh, vampire films and this and that." I'm going to say this: I don't think that this was a vampire film. I think that was just something that was if anything, it was a gangster film. I'm from Chicago, so we're talking about Al Capone, bootlegging. I'm also a guitar player, so we're talking about the old slim guy, famous Black actor that was playing the guy that played the piano at the juke joint, and there was so many elements to this film. I would like to say this to end and I'll land right here. Is also Michael B. Jordan played 3 different characters. He played a twin.
Right.
He played a vampire, and then here's the other thing. I forget the white lady that played like the half Black white lady. She did phenomenal too, because she played, her grandma was Black, and then she played a vampire, and then at the very end, she played like the new Becky.
Yeah.
So I thought it was great. So I'll land there. Thank you for the broadcast.
Yes, sir. Thank
and I'll
you.
say that. Peace.
Salute. Yes, sir. Peace. Okay. Haley Seinfeld. That's Josh Allen's fiance. Did they get married yet? Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia, who was crying after they got that work. Is Haley Seinfeld married to Josh Allen? Anybody know? Anybody care? Janet, I got your email. Thank you, Janet. Yes, Janet, we know that Whitney Houston was born in Newark, New Jersey. We know that, But she claimed East Orange until, you know, they had to find a way to make her more appealing to the black audience. Black people were not fucking with Whitney Houston. They weren't holding her down. Okay. Dana with the data says, yes, they are married now, and she is pregnant. Okay, with his child. Okay. Hang on a second. I like Janet, and she spends school. But Janet, let me play this video again. Don't get me started now. Black people. Matter of fact, I'm not going to play it. Guys, when you get time, Google Soul Train Awards, Whitney Houston, booed. 1988. Whitney came out and shut it down. I want to dance with somebody. Black people thought she was too pop. Hold on a second. Who is this here? Area code 917. Good evening. Please watch the language. Are you there? 917. Yes, no.
Yeah, how you doing, Stars? Cigar, how you doing?
Hey,
sir?
what's up, man? Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
I'm doing good, man. I'm listening to the topic. I'm a big movie guy.
Nice,
so,
nice. Come on, man. Let's talk about it.
Sinners was a magnificent film. And let me tell you something, Star. Ryan Coogler, Hollywood is positioning him to be the next Steven Spielberg.
Why can't he be the first Ryan Coogler? Why does he have to be a black version of a white person?
Well, no, not that. I'm just talking about in a Hollywood sense. I'm talking about his career trajectory, not Steven Spielberg. But I'm talking about career trajectory because with Fruitvale Station, with the Marvel films, and Creed and everything he's doing, and then his muse with Michael B. Jordan, who I think has gotten better as an actor from his days on The Wire and from where he's at now. The film has a lot of messages. The film it talks about everything, and I think it gives an overall history because Hollywood has this love affair with vampires. You can go from Bela Lugosi and Dracula. You got Lost Boys. You got Underworld with Kate Beckinsale, the vampires against the werewolves, and he used the vampire storyline to basically talk about the overall Black history. And I think it was excellent. And I think they're definitely setting up for multiple sequels.
Did you say Bela Lugosi?
Bela Lugosi from Dracula. Dracula.
Yeah, Lugosi.
From
Lugosi.
Yes, Lugosi. Yeah, because it's Hollywood's love affair with vampires. So what I'm saying is that the Sinners franchise, because they're definitely going to make it a franchise.
I hope
because
so.
he owns the rights. Because he owns it. Like basically in 35 years, he gets to own it. The way they made the deal.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is they're definitely going to push him to make more offshoots of Sinners.
So. Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. On the screen, I'm talking to JR Cigar. He's one of my sponsors. AccuracySmokes.com. Any new specials that you're doing on your platform is something you want people to know about?
Well, I have, not only do I have cigars, but I also have Accuracy ashtrays.
Nice.
I also have cutters, also have torches. And I believe somebody from Canada, because of your show, and of being a sponsor of your show, I think somebody bought something. The show is definitely helping my brand.
Nice.
I'm getting a lot of traffic on the website.
Nice.
Thanks for getting started. I think this is one of the best investments I've made.
Nice.
And I'm definitely on the re-up. This is yeah, so I'm doing that. So I have a lot of stuff on the website. Also, if you buy 2 boxes, I'll throw in an Accuracy ashtray for you. I'm doing that type of special.
Okay.
And but But yeah, but I'm a big movie buff star, and Ryan Coogler he's an excellent filmmaker. I think Ryan Coogler is what John Singleton was supposed to be. But
Easy. R.I.P. R.I.P. Come on, where you going?
No. Much respect to John Singleton. I think John Singleton was an excellent filmmaker. Boys in the Hood, Rosewood. But the thing about John Singleton is he did one real commercial film. I think he directed one of the Fast and Furious, but he was kind of like the anti-Hollywood. He was one to make his films and just kind of be in the shadows. And I think
he walked so that Ryan Coogler could run, but now John Coogler, he took risks. Do you remember a film called Rosewood?
Yeah, with Ving Rhames, the Civil War. Yeah,
he did Higher Learning. Hold on, he did Higher Learning. He did Poetic Justice. Baby Boy, Boys. So he found his lane, man. But anyway, listen, I gotta take other calls. Land your plane. I'm glad you're getting some movement, and I'm going to respond to your email. I get your email earlier today. Go ahead.
Yes. I want to give you a black box because I also have it in the black.
Okay.
So you could even throw that up.
Okay.
And it's the same one, but it's just different marketing.
Okay.
And like I said, everybody go to www.accuracysmokes.com. Right. I also have a YouTube channel, JR Cigar Chronicles. Nice. Got an X page and my TikTok. And thanks again, Star, for letting me speak. And,
yes, sir.
I hope it wins all the awards because it's a masterpiece of a movie.
Okay, thank you. Guys, sit tight, please. A lot going on here, but I want to make sure that I am putting your comments on the screen. David D. Cordova, that's a good perspective, but I still won't see it. David D. Cordova going 10 toes down. Okay. Guys, hold on a second. Earlier, I played a part of a documentary. And let me just say again, with regards to my theory, there are people who target Black people in this country because Black people are some of the biggest consumers. That's a whole fact. They want your commitment and your dedication to their products. Even when those products are not necessarily intended for you originally, you then purchase so much of that to the point where they say, well, you know what? We got to sell it to them. We're getting rich here. We're getting fat. Right? There's a very famous boot. I'm not going to say names. If I remember correctly, they would never advertise with Black trades or fanzines. But up in the New York tri-state, they bought so many of those goddamn boots. Oh, my goodness. They started making those boots in different colors. You guys know what I'm talking about? Then they started advertising in the Source magazine. That black dollar is powerful. If you were ever to keep it in your own community, neighborhood, there's not too many communities, neighborhood, if you kept that dollar in your own neighborhood and then built up a community, you'd have power beyond belief. Area code 413. Good evening. Please watch the language. Are you there? 413.
Yo, Star was popping. It's Panna. My language is always on point.
Panna, how are you, man? Good to hear from you. It's cracking.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I have a different take on this movie. I saw it because of the hype, me and my partner. And it was great up until like the whole, maybe it's just me. I'm not into the vampire thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just couldn't just dig it. I appreciated that it was two black men that escaped the working for the white man and then went out into their own hometown and started doing something with their club. But when it took all this just vampire thing and killing, it just got weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But salute to them. 16 nominations is up for black people. Black love is in the air. Albie Shore and Lunel are a couple. You know what I mean? This movie got 16 nominations. Black Panthers are back. FBA is back, man. Black people got 3 things positive going for them right now. So it's up. It's up. But the movie, to me, I'm not gonna say it was good. I'm not gonna say it was bad. It was Reggie. It was straight Reggie.
You sure you're not hating? And can you give us your lineage, Pana? The Cana?
Oh, I'm from Panama, Central America.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Pana the Cana, you know. You sure you're not hating?
Yeah.
You sure you're not hating on a foundational Black America? I'm just asking.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I give respect where respect is due. If the movie was good, I'm going to give it its props, and I'm going to give it its respect. But like I said, the whole angle of the whole vampire thing, smoke and stack, and then at the end, resurrected in the club. I'm like, what? What is this? You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to see a part 2. The best vampire movie ever, to me, Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie Murphy. Let's talk about it. That's the best vampire movie.
Wasn't that like a comedy and some other stuff? Wasn't Chris Rock? And I mean, I saw that, you know.
The Lost Boys, the 80s movie, that's classic.
Well, hang on. You just said Vampire from Brooklyn, the best. Never mind the Lost Boys. Who was in that film? I'll Google.
Kadeem Hardison.
Okay.
The dude who passed away, may rest in peace, from Friday, Pops. What was his name?
I forget.
I can't come off the top of my head. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy played like 3 characters. He played an Italian, mafia guy.
John Witherspoon, Angela Bassett. Okay.
John Witherspoon.
Yeah, it was a good film. Good
Angela Bassett.
Mm-hmm.
Classic movie, classic vampire movie. Yeah, it was a comedy, but it was a classic.
Alan Payne. Alan Payne was in there.
Yes, Alan Payne.
Okay.
This movie, different generation, different mindset. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm an older person. So I just can't really dig into it. My sister, she's 4 years younger to me. Her and her husband said it's a classic. I was like, you know what? Let me watch it. Watched it. Mid.
Well, hang on a second now, Pana. According to Wikipedia, Vampire in Brooklyn, right? Budget was 14 million and only made 35 million. So nobody.
They doubled.
Hey, hang on. It's not like that was some big success, you know. It made the money. It made the money back, you know. But no talks of a sequel. You said that was the best you've ever seen. No talks of a sequel.
Nah, I think they just kind of made it and then just shelved it. It was a one and done for Eddie. You know what I mean? I think that was mostly his project, his creativity.
Yeah.
And at that time in his career, he was given a lot of leeway, but I don't think it was anything that could have been a part 2. Just one and done.
I think he messed the film up.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
I think there's certain things that he's good at, but I saw that in the movie theater. I just, I said, Eddie Murphy, a vampire. I didn't like him. I mean, the film wasn't trash, but I don't think it was the best vampire movie ever made. But go ahead and land your plane, man. Go ahead.
Nah, salute to the 16 nominations. I hope these actors finally get their black actors come up, get these Grammys, but whoever's Oscars, not Grammys, Oscars. My apologies. Oscars. I hope they get the Oscars. And here's my kind of take on this. Michael B. Jordan is in the lane to just have his career skyrocket. Now check this out. He was in Black Panther, Chad Boseman gone. He was in Creed, John Major's gone. Two powerful black actors that could be standing there side by side with him, getting these accolades, getting these Oscars. R.I.P. Boseman and realistically R.I.P. his career, John Majors. And now this dude can just take off straight in Hollywood and be the.
Pat, I hate to cut short. I got to get back on topic, man. Good to talk to you. Salute.
Peace out.
We have a new member. Thank you for becoming a new member. Okay.
you.